Transfer deadline days in the past have often produced stunning signings. The deadline day of Premier League Summer Transfer Window 2020 also had a few surprises. The day was headlined, however, by a last-minute deal between Atletico Madrid and Arsenal for the transfer of mercurial midfielder Thomas Partey. Arsenal had been chasing the midfielder for over a year now, and they have finally managed to get their man for £45 million. The dynamic midfielder is tipped to solve Arsenal's midfield problems. He will provide the much-needed energy to Arsenal's often soft center. Is he the final piece in Mikel Arteta's jigsaw? Only time will tell. For now, it seems like Arsenal fans are ready to party! From price tags to childhood idols, here are our top 10 picks for things you probably didn't know about Thomas Partey. Number 10. Most expensive Ghanaian player of all time. Let's start off with the price tag. The transfer fee of £45 million makes Thomas Partey the most expensive Ghanaian player of all time. Over the years, a wealth of talented footballers have played for big European clubs. None of them was as expensive as Partey. While much of it could be down to inflation in the transfer market, Partey wouldn't mind the tag one bit. Number 9. Not the first time he has left suddenly. Partey's sudden move to Arsenal left many Atletico Madrid fans stunned. However, this isn't the first time Thomas has left a place in a surprising manner. His transfer to Atletico happened in similar circumstances. Reports have it that Partey didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to his family before moving to Spain. While he knew that his agent was trying to manufacture a move to Europe, he didn't know exactly when that time would come. He just trained, ate, and slept, until one day he was driven to Ghanaian capital. His passport was handed to him, and he was told he just had to leave right away. His family came to know of his move later. Wow, really goes to show the strength he possesses from a young age. Number 8. No love lost with Atletico. Thomas Partey signed for Arsenal on the last day of the transfer window. It was in fact a matter of minutes. Arsenal triggered his release clause just 32 minutes before the deadline. Naturally, this didn't sit well with Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone, who was left furious with the sudden transfer. The fans didn't take the news well either, as evident from Partey's farewell post on Twitter. A lot of fans posted angry comments on his post, with many calling him a rat. Ouch! It was also a significant blow owing to the fact that just a few months ago, Thomas Partey pledged to stay at the club he grew with. "I've grown up in Atleti, and I am sure I will stay here," Partey told Cadena Cope in April. The heartbreak for Atletico fans has brought joy for Arsenal supporters. What a twisted little world. Number 7. National team coach advised him against joining Arsenal. This might anger some Arsenal fans, but Partey's national team coach didn't want him joining Arsenal. The reason? Lack of Champions League football. Ghana head coach Charles O'Connor said in an interview, "Honestly, I wouldn't want him to move to Arsenal, because with Atletico, he will always play Champions League football." Well, at least he will still be playing in Europe, as Arsenal will be playing Thursday Night Football in the Europa League this season. Number 6. He owns a football club. Footballers owning other football clubs isn't too common. In recent years, Ronaldo Nazario buying 51% shares of Real Valladolid and David Beckham's ownership of MLS club Inter Miami made the headlines. Not many people know that Thomas Partey also owns or co-owns a football club. However, he owns the club for totally different reasons. The Ghanaian international owns Spanish 4th Division club Deportivo Paracuelos Altamira, formerly known as Football Alcobendas Sport. The club has become a home for several players making a journey from African to Spanish football, just as Partey did himself. So Partey bought shares in the club to support players just like him, those who had a dream and made the journey to Europe to pursue it. Not only is Partey a magnificent footballer, he does have a kind heart to go with it. Number 5. Senegal. He doesn't just have the most amazing surname in football, he also had an equally fascinating nickname. Thomas Partey grew up in Ghana, but as a kid, he was nicknamed Senegal. A bit strange that a young footballer was nicknamed after a rivaling African country. Well, in fact, his nickname wasn't inspired by the country name. It was Partey's father who gave him this nickname, as Thomas's style of play reminded him of a friend named Senegal. I have to admit, this makes me want to see Senegal in action. No, not the country. Number 4. Idol a Chelsea player. Talking of Ghanaian footballers, young Thomas Partey idolized fellow Ghana and former Chelsea midfielder Michael Essien. Not too surprising, given the similarities in their game. So it must have come as a pleasant surprise to Partey when the former Chelsea star revealed his admiration for the new Arsenal signing back in May. He is a young and talented player making waves in Europe. "He is one player I'd like to play alongside," said Essien. It's not every day that your idol becomes your fan. Congratulations, Thomas! While Essien plied his trade for Chelsea, Arsenal fans will be happy that this talented Ghanaian chose the other side of London. Number 3. Versatility. Thomas Partey is not your typical midfield destroyer. It's true that he is a tough tackler and a master at breaking ole, but there's more to him. He has also been used on occasion as an attacking midfielder, as a winger, as a center back, as a fullback, and even as a striker. Not just that, he also has an eye for goal, as evident from his hat trick against Congo, and in a World Cup qualifier no less. Seems like the only position Thomas has yet to explore is between the sticks. Who knows? He might try his luck with that at Arsenal. Number 2. Release clause. One of the things that is confusing a lot of fans is how could Partey leave if his former club didn't want him to go? Well, for that, you have to look into the Spanish labor laws. Release clauses were added to contracts in 1985 through a royal decree. These clauses give footballers the same rights as all other employees. The clauses give workers the option to buy out their contract at any time by paying the amount of the release clause. This also allows other clubs to pay the amount and trigger a player's release clause. All that is left after that is personal terms with the player. In Partey's case, the club were well aware of a low release clause for a fine player, but they were confident of negotiating a new deal with the player before the transfer window. Atletico looked to raise the clause to at least £90 million. Unfortunately for Atletico Madrid, Thomas Partey had his heart set on joining Arsenal. Number 1. Arsenal will end up paying over £50 million. While the release clause for Thomas Partey is £45 million, it is reported that Arsenal will have to pay close to £50 million for his services. The reason for that, as reported by The Times, is a £2.5 million signing-on fee for the player and a 10% commission for his agent. The player will earn £200,000 weekly, more than 3 times his wages at Atletico Madrid. Thomas Partey, though, solves a lot of problems for Arsenal, and the club might find this investment worth it. That was all about Thomas Partey. Do you agree with his price tag? Is he the man to take Arsenal back to the Champions League? Share your thoughts in the comments, and for more interesting trivias on your favorite footballers, keep following